Banger from 9th standard of Dnyanada English School, Aurangabad. Today we are here to take an introduction of chapter motion. It is very important and interesting chapter in the kinematics, and we are going to learn this chapter the basic things and very important quantities. That is, first we are going to learn the state of motion, state of rest, acceleration, speed, distance, velocity, displacement, etc. Before that, we are going to take revision or the introduction of the chapter of motion. What is motion? When the position of an object changes with respect to reference point and time, then it is said that the object is in the state of motion. If it not so, then it is at rest, because when rest is nothing but a state of motion, when the speed is zero, then it said that the state of motion is rest. Other than this, always remember that motion is relative in nature. If the reference point of an body or object is changed, then the state of motion of that object is also changed. So always remember, motion is relative in nature. So before going to the physical quantities, we are going to learn the two important quantities, that is scalar quantities and vector quantities. First we are going to learn the scalar quantities. Scalar quantities, what is scalar quantities? Scalar quantities are the quantities which is represented by only its magnitude, then it is said to be the scalar quantity. Its examples are mass, speed, distance, time, etc. Now the second one is vector quantity. Vector quantity is the representation of the quantity by its magnitude and direction also. Its examples are velocity, acceleration, displacements, etc. Other than this, we are going to now learn the very important physical quantities, that are distance, displacement, speed, velocity, acceleration. The first, we are going to learn the distance. What is distance? The length of path traveled by an object in irrespective of direction of motion is called as distance. Its CGS unit is centimeter, its SI unit is meter. Its formula to find the distance is equals to speed upon total time taken to cover that distance. And always remember that the distance is scalar quantities, because the distance only needs the magnitude. And next to distance, there is a displacement. What is displacement? Displacement is the shortest path traveled by a body from initial point to the final point, and its CGS unit is also centimeter, its SI unit is also meter, and its quantity is, or the physical quantity is, it is scalar, not scalar quantity, it is vector quantity, because it needs both direction and magnitude. So we have completed the two quantities, very important and basic quantities, that is distance and displacement. Now we are going to learn the speed. What is speed? Speed is the distance traveled by object in a unit time, and it is also defined as the speed is the ratio of the distance and time taken to cover that distance. Always remember, speed is scalar quantity because it needs only magnitude.